Hey everybody, it's Terry here with Better Bodies by Design, and I am going to bring you guys one of my rant and rave videos this week. I haven't done one of these for about a year, so I thought it was about time to jump up on my soapbox and give you guys a quick little lecture. Comes at a great time for me. Next month, August, I will be in this business for 25 years. I started my career back in 1987, August of 1987. So I've been doing this for about 25 years. I've had an absolutely incredible career. But there's been a lot of frustration throughout my career also because I hate dealing with lazy people. And anybody that knows me knows that I like to push people to their utmost max, and I hate to see lazy people. Because most lazy people are fat people. And yes, I said that, okay? I am not going to be politically correct in this video whatsoever. So here's my disclaimer to you. If you are easily offended by foul language, I'm going to drop the F-bomb probably a few times in this conversation. If you're, again, offended by any politically incorrect statements, like calling someone fat, because I will not call somebody obese, because that's one word I do not believe in. Because as far as I'm concerned, when you call somebody obese, you're giving them a label, and you're enabling them to be more fat. And I'll explain my theory on that to you guys a little later. So, again, you got about 5 seconds. If you're offended by anything on that, I suggest you turn this video off right now, or you're going to be very, very offended. So, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, if you didn't push that stop button and turn this video off, you must want to hear what I have to say. So, here it goes. I am very passionate about this subject I'm going to talk about today. I've actually got a couple subjects I'm going to talk about, but I'm very passionate about that. So, when I'm passionate about something, I say how I feel about something, and I just go with it. So, again, I don't mean to offend anybody. If you are offended by what I'm saying, you probably really need to hear it, because when people are offended by something, it's something they probably should listen to, because it's probably something that actually applies to them. That's why they're offended by it. So anyways, here we go, everybody. So I'm going to keep this pretty simple for you. First thing I'm going to talk about is men. Men. If you are fat, if you're a man and you're fat, you're just fucking lazy and undisciplined. And that's all I'm going to say about that. There's no reason for a man to be fat. None, not one. You can give me every excuse in the book. There's not one damn reason why you should be fat. Okay? This shit is easy for us. Okay? You can do a 15-minute workout every single day, drop a can of pop out of your diet, and lose weight. Okay? We're meant to burn calories. If you're fat and overweight, guess what? You're trying to be fat and overweight. Because it takes a minimum amount of effort for us to get in shape. So it's very simple. Again, I'm not going to waste a lot of time on this point, but men, if you're fat, again, stop making excuses. I'm busy at work. I don't have time. I have family obligations. You know, I've heard every damn excuse in the book from fat guys. Okay? Guess what? None of them apply. Because again, you can do 15 minutes a day. If you don't have 15 minutes that you can find in a day to bust your ass and work out, then you don't care. Secondly, about your eating, put down the damn fork. Alright? And for men, it's not about food selection, it's about portion size. You eat too damn much. Okay, just because chicken's healthy for you, doesn't mean you have to have 3 or 4 chicken breasts when one will do, okay? One's fine, okay? Cut back on your portion size, work out 15 minutes a day, and you'll lose weight. It's fucking simple, people, okay? It's simple, simple, simple. I do not want to see... It just aggravates me. Every time I see a man that's fat, I just want to go up and slap and say, you know what? Drop down and give me 15 push-ups, slap that can of pop out of their hand and say, guess what? You're going to lose 5 pounds this month just by what I had you do. Okay, it is that simple, people. So again, I got off base here a little bit, but hey, that topic's done. Boom, we're done. Alright, my next topic, quick fixes. Here we go. Quick fix. Guess what? Fitness industry, $1 billion business. You guys are pumping cash in this at billions and billions of dollars a year. Okay? Guess what? You're cranking the dollars of the fitness business. Don't you think that means we should be getting smaller and smaller? But are we? Hell no. We're getting fatter and fatter. So here you guys are. You're pumping tons of cash into the fitness industry, but yet you're getting fatter and fatter. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Not at all. You would think, gee, if I'm pumping all this money and spending all this money on supplements and all these workout DVDs and all these fantastic quick fix machines that they advertise out there, I should be this little skinny person down here. But guess what? I'm not. I'm this chubby little dude right here. Alright, you know why? Because all this money you're pumping into this fitness industry right here is all about quick fixes. Because everybody out there that's fat and overweight wants an easy way because they don't want to work for it. So they're looking for anything that's going to give them a quick fix. Because they don't want to work for it. They want a fantastic magical machine that they only do 5 minutes a day and they're going to lose weight. They want some product that you're going to sprinkle on your food and lose weight. which is a crock of shit, by the way. And everybody knows the product I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the name, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? It doesn't work. All right? Everybody wants a quick fix. Guess what? There isn't a quick fix. That's why you're dumping billions of dollars in this industry and you're getting fatter, okay? There is no quick fix. Here it is right here. Everybody charges you for all this information out there. I'm giving this to you for free right now. There is no quick fix. The only way to lose weight is to bust your ass in the gym, in your basement, wherever you work out. And again, when I mean bust your ass, I mean you work out. When you get done with your workout, if you have something left at the end of your workout, you didn't do it right. Okay? Because there's no such thing as a fun workout. There's no such thing as enjoying your workout. Because if you enjoy your workout or it's fun, guess what? You probably didn't do enough. Because it's not fun getting shape. It sucks. It's hard work, and if it was easy, everybody looked great. So again, if you're having a good time, like all these great videos and exercise machines say, hey, have fun losing weight, pop this DVD in, we're going to dance around, we're going to lose weight, have a great time. Guess what? It isn't working, people. You know why? Because it can't be fun. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but working out is not fun. It's hard work if you're doing it right to get the results you want. Secondly, eating. Eating healthy sucks. I hate to tell you this, people. There is no fun way of making eating healthy fun. Okay? Eating healthy is the same boring, monotonous foods over and over again. But unfortunately, if you want to lose weight and get where you want to be, and you want to get that body that you're dreaming about, guess what? Stop spending all this money on a bunch of bullshit that promises you're going to lose weight without changing your diet by sprinkling this on or buying this special cookbook or whatever else, a multitude of products out there. Stop spending your money on it. Okay, because the only way to get in great shape is, again, as I mentioned, bust your ass in the gym or wherever you work out at, doesn't matter, but when you work out, really work out. Okay? And again, you're going to be miserable. Okay? If you're miserable, you're doing a great job. The other thing is, eat healthy. And when I mean healthy, I don't mean what you think is healthy, I mean what's truly healthy. And unfortunately, what's truly healthy is not the most exciting food in the world, but you know what? You put those two together, and you're going to get the body you truly want instead of wasting billions and millions of dollars in the industry. Okay, that's my basis right there. Boom, look at that. We're burning right through this, aren't we? All right, my next topic right here. This is the one that pisses me off the most right here. You know why Americans are so fat? You want to know why? Because we let them be fat. We enable them to be fat. We truly do. We make their life easy for them to be fat. Why? Because we're afraid to offend fat people. Again, we give them the label, obese. Morbidly obese. You know what? That's such a crock of shit. Fat's fat. Either you're fat or you're not fat. There is no morbidly this, or this. You're fat or you're not fat. That's the bottom line. And you know what? People can sit there and sugarcoat that however they want to, but you know what? Fat people are fat people, skinny people are skinny people, and in-shape people are in-shape people. There's your three groups. As easy as that. Alright? So all we do is sit around and enable all these people to keep getting fatter and fatter and fatter. And you're doing it yourself. Everybody's got a fat friend. We all do. We all got that fat friend out there that every time they say, how does this look on me? What do you say? Of course you tell them they look okay, because you don't want to hurt their feelings. And that person knows they don't look very good in their clothes. They know that. But they're looking for you to tell them what they do, because they know that you're going to say, yeah, you look great. Then that makes them feel all warm and fuzzy inside, but you know what else is going on inside their body? Their heart's about ready to explode in their chest because they are overweight. So if you want to be a real friend to somebody, tell them that they're overweight. Tell them they need to do something. Because I would much rather be a friend to somebody and tell them that, maybe offend them, maybe slap me in the face, maybe they don't talk to me for a year, I don't care. But I'd rather be that friend than that friend that's staying beside their spouse and their children beside their grave because they sat there and died of a heart attack at 40 years old because they couldn't stop eating and they couldn't get their fat asses off the couch and work out. Okay, so be a real friend to somebody and stop enabling people, your friends especially, or spouses, whoever else, stop making it okay for them to be fat, 'cause it's not okay. And it's not even a vanity issue. It's not even so much about looking better. Yeah, everybody wants to look better. It's what's going on inside. Okay? Heart disease is one of the main factors of being obese. It's one of those things, you can prevent heart disease by losing some weight. It's the only thing you can possibly do in your life that you can actually reverse. Okay, you lose some weight, you can reverse the effects of heart disease, diabetes, all the things that go along with it, depression, so many things go along with being overweight. You can sit there and reverse. It's the only thing in the world that you can sit there and change and better your life just like that. But does anybody do it? No. Because we're afraid to offend fat people. Oh my God. And everybody's like that. Not just you and a friend. I'm talking about everybody. about, I don't know, 2 months ago I busted my hand up. I'm sitting in the emergency room waiting to see a doctor, and I'm looking around the emergency room at the chairs. So I'm sitting there, there's probably 5 or 6 people in there along with me, and you've got the bigger chairs for like 2 people to sit in. You've got a chair for a normal sized person. Then there's this chair, it's like a chair and a half. And I'm looking at that chair going, what the hell is that chair for? Nobody, who needs a chair like that? And I did not physically understand what that was for. Lo and behold, 5-10 minutes later, guess who walks in? An overweight fat person. And what do? They go right to that chair. Then I start looking at that chair and I see, okay, that chair's got a double reinforced little steel thing on it. That chair is actually made for somebody obese. And that's my point. Again, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to say, you know what, we make it okay for fat people to continue to be fat. And the problem is, we're killing them. Because when they remain fat, they're going to get fatter and they're going to die at an early age of a multitude of diseases. Okay? And here's a great thing I love about this. If anybody's ever seen this sign when you're driving, if you live in Northwest Indiana, there's a sign on Route 80 and I-65 from a weight loss hospital, which I'm not going to say the name because, again, they should be ashamed of themselves for putting this billboard the first time. Here's how the billboard reads. There's a big controversy. There's action on the news and everything else. It says, obesity is a disease, not a decision. Really? Are you freaking kidding me? You've got to be freaking kidding me that you're labeling obesity as a disease. All that does is totally disgraces to me the people out there that actually have real diseases. Because you got people out there, I'll just pull one out because I've got some clients dealing with Crohn's disease, for example. To me, a disease is something that happened to you that you didn't cause upon yourself that can't be fixed. Okay, that's a disease. Okay, that's something that you were totally unprepared to deal with because it just kind of hit you. You did nothing wrong, but you developed a disease. Okay, and there's a lot of them out there. Here we have obesity being labeled as a disease. Well, you know what? You did it to yourself. It's not a disease. And don't give me the bullshit that it's not a decision. It is a decision to be overweight or not be overweight. And I don't care what anybody says. 25 years of experience of me doing this, guess what? It is a decision. It's your decision whether to go to the grocery store and buy something healthy or keep driving your car down and fucking go to McDonald's. That's your decision. There was no disease that made you drive into McDonald's parking lot and get a goddamn Big Mac and French fries. There wasn't. So here we go again, enabling. But guess what? Who put that sign up out there? Oh, a weight loss plan, because guess what? They want you to pump some more money into this billion-dollar business right here. So of course, they're going to give you a reason why you're overweight. It's a disease now. We're going to help you with your disease. No, it's not a disease. It's you being lazy. And if you're fat, stop it. You're killing yourself. All right? I don't mean to be mean, but again, you are killing yourself. And what I mean obese and fat, whatever you want to call it, politically correct, is if you're 5 or 10 pounds overweight, not a big deal. Okay, everybody's got a few pounds they can lose. But if you're 25, 35, 45, 50 pounds overweight, you know what? That's just fat. You're fat. Fix it. Okay? Not just to even feel better about yourself when you look in the mirror, but to live longer for your family. Okay, why don't you want to be there for the people you love? Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. We need to stop enabling people to be fat because we're not helping. You as a friend is not helping a fat person. All you're doing is making it so they can get fatter and they can get more and healthier. So again, please people, stop enabling everybody. Alright, that's all I'm going to say on that. Boom. My last subject I'm going to talk about is supplements. I'm not going to bash the supplement industry because I'm a big believer in supplements. I take a ton of supplements myself. I love them. I think they're great. There's some great supplements out there, but you have to understand the reality of it, okay? There's no magic pills out there. There's no magic protein shakes or anything else. And the thing I'm going to talk about today is this big protein shake market out there now. There's a market being out there of weight loss shakes, which just drives me absolutely insane because, again, they should all be ashamed of themselves also because of the way they push these shakes as if it's what's making you lose weight. Here's the deal. If you ever look at these protein shake weight loss shakes, there's tons of them out there nowadays. Most of these shakes are about 100 to 200 calories a shake. Okay? So, most of the information you get from these companies, here's what they want you to do. They want you to sit there and take away 2 meals a day and replace them with a shake for each meal. Okay, so, and you're going to lose weight. Well, no shit you're going to lose weight, because here's the deal. If you're normally eating, and the average person eats between about 400 to 800 calories per meal. So I'm going to cut it down the middle and say, okay, 600 calories. So let's say we're taking out 2 600-calorie meals a day, which is 1,200 calories, and we're going to replace that with 2 100-calorie shakes. So here we are. We're cutting back our calories by 1,000, So we went from 2 600-calorie meals down to 2 100-calorie shakes. So what do you think? You think we're going to lose weight by cutting 1,000 calories out of our diet every day? Hell yes we are. Was it because of the protein shake? Hell no it wasn't. But they'll make you believe it was. It's a shake that's doing it. No, it's because you cut your calories. You could have sat there and went out and bought 100-calorie yogurt and did the same thing. You could have drank a glass of skim milk if you wanted to and lost weight. It's not the goddamn weight loss protein shake. There is no such thing. If somebody tells you that, guess what? They're trying to take money out of you to put you in this billion-dollar fitness industry. Okay? There isn't. It's all about cutting your calories and losing weight. And that's all it is when you do that. And there's so many of these protein shakes out there now, it drives me insane. Now, I'm not saying bad about protein shakes. There are some great shakes out there. They're great as far as a supplement goes, to supplement an already healthy diet, not to replace a meal. Because all you're doing to replace a meal, you're cutting your calories, and again, you can do that with something you actually enjoy. There was a guy, for example, that did the Mars bar diet. Anybody familiar with this? There was a guy that all he did was eat Mars bars, and he lost a ton of weight. Here's an example of this guy. Alright, all he did was eat Mars bars, okay? Again, not very healthy, but he did lose weight. Here's the theory behind this. Let's say the guy ate 10 Mars bars a day, for example. 250 calories a piece, that's 2,500 calories, right? Let's say this guy was normally eating about 3,000 calories a day, 4,000 calories a day. Okay, by reducing his calories from say 4,000 down to 2,500 calories, guess what? Hell yes, he's going to lose weight because he went from 4,000 calories to 2,500 calories. So yeah, just eating Mars bars, guess what? He did lose weight. Is it healthy? Of course it's not. But he did lose weight, and why? Because he cut his calories back. And that's what it's about, people. It's not rocket science like all these people selling supplements want you to think. You get all these great commercials, these guys, these lab coats saying, well, here's what you need to do. You know what? It's a crock of shit. Okay, you don't need special supplements to lose weight. You got to bust your ass in the gym, basement, wherever it is you work out. You got to watch your portion size, and you got to cut back on your calories. And you need to eat a balanced diet. That's as simple as that. And if anybody tells you anything different, all they're trying to do is sell you something. Okay? So out of this whole thing today, bottom line, men, stop being fat. There's no reason for you to be fat, so stop it. Okay? It's simple for us. Get it done. Secondly, quick fixes, there is no such thing. If you want to lose weight, you want to get in great shape, guess what? You got to bust your ass 24/7 and you got to watch what you eat. And none of it's fun, it's all boring, it's all hard work, but it's well worth it because you will get the results you've been looking for. Secondly, if you know somebody fat or if you're a fat person watching this right now, I'm sorry if I just offended you. I'm really not sorry. But if you are, stop. Quit being fat because you're killing yourself. Secondly, if you have a fat friend or a fat relative and you're enabling them, stop. Secondly, there is no such thing as weight loss supplements. Sorry, there just isn't. Again, when you cut back on your calories, you're going to lose weight, and that's all they're doing is marketing to you guys. So please, please, please stop buying the crap, because all they're doing is putting billions and billions of dollars in their pocket while you keep getting fatter and fatter. Alright, there's my little spiel for you guys. I don't know how long this was, because obviously I can't see my time. I'm sure it's longer than usual, but I'm passionate about this stuff. I love what I do, and like I said, I just hope I got through some people on this. I hope you didn't turn your camera off from the beginning. If I offended anybody, I wish I could say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Because unfortunately, sometimes you need to be offended to get the point across. You guys take care of yourself. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys next week. We'll be back with our exercise videos next week for you guys. Take care.